This is Finn. He likes to run track. This is Grace. She likes to read. And me? I'm the girl that's going to change their lives. The universe is expanding. Today we're going to talk about what that really means. The Big Bang Theory is the most well-accepted cosmological theory for the beginning of the universe. The theory says that approximately 13.8 billion years ago, the universe was in an unknown state, possibly a singularity, which then began expanding. As it expanded, it cooled, allowing for the creation of subatomic particles, atoms, and later the commonly known cosmic bodies of stars and planets. But how do we know that this is what occurred? Well, short of a time machine, the best we can do is make conclusions based on evidence we find today. The universe is still expanding, and because of this, we can infer that something had to have started this expansion, something like the Big Bang. So, how do we know about this expansion? Well, we know about it because of a little thing called the Doppler effect. The Doppler effect is defined as the change in frequency of a wave due to the relative movement of an observer and object towards or away from each other. As the relative distance between the object and observer decreases, each wave of light or sound is emitted from a lesser distance than before. As the distance between these crests of wave decreases, we say the wavelength decreases. And as the wavelength decreases, the frequency of the wave increases because wavelength and frequency have an inverse relationship. A common way to explain this phenomenon is through the movement of an ambulance towards a pedestrian. As the ambulance moves closer to the stationary pedestrian, it sounds like the siren increases in pitch. Let's look at 4 cases. Ambulance towards observer frequency increases. Observer towards ambulance frequency increases. The ambulance moving away causing a decrease in pitch and frequency. And the observer moving away causing a decrease in pitch and frequency. What in sound was an increase of pitch, in light is called a blue shift. And a decrease in frequency and pitch is a red shift. This redshift is the key in understanding the expansion of the universe, so let's get a little bit more into it. Scientists can observe the light coming off of light-radiating bodies that are millions of light years away from Earth, and as they observe this light, they've noticed that the light has been shifting on the electromagnetic spectrum, which is the range over which electromagnetic radiation exists, aka basically just a spectrum of light. The light off of these celestial bodies has been shifting towards the red end of the electromagnetic spectrum, which, as aforementioned, is related to a decrease in frequency. And like with the ambulance, a decrease in frequency indicates the relative distance between the observer and the object, in this case the light-radiating objects on planet Earth, must be increasing. This redshift of the universe proves universal expansion.